OG, man. G. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's young. OG original. Big business, man. Trust original. Yeah, yo. OG original. Listen, yo. Listen. Keep it OG original. Yo, check the ethos.
Now, having experience in brands, manufacturing services and UK garment printing services, which is a very unique collaboration, we decided to open our own unique training academy, which is globally unique, and we're the sole providers of the G.A.P courses, which is graphics, apparel and print. It's a course that's aimed at young people to help them to get into fashion in a commercial manner. The reason why we opened the course in a nutshell is basically I train with a lot of young students, fashion graduates, trainees, and they had very little business knowledge.
Keep it OG original. Yo, check the ethos. It's straight leaders and believers. Keep sheep beneath us, an OG trainer for. Praise the individual mind, preach thoughts and ways of an original kindness, pure passion, pure dedication, no fraff, pure action, blood 100%. Break the regular, this ain't just authorized distribution. It's real with the road's contribution. Open up young minds for improvement. A strong name fused with educational movement. It's deep unity. Look deeper, blood, and you will see it's all for one. The design, the mind, the work, the sweat, the time to create the vision. High quality, a trend-setting system. There's no time for separation and no time for negative criticism. Look, listen, brethren, this is the difference. The remnants of change, pay respect to the trendsetters. Separate the real from the wet, chatting featherweight brains. Everyday breaders, look, these are the lessons for lifetime fused into a time.
Okay guys, I just want to show you some examples of work that we've done with some young students, very successful students. We've had moderators from exam companies come in, and they actually thought that the work was done at a level 2 or level 3, and from students who were 16 to 18. As a matter of fact, the work was done by 14-year-old students, year 10, and it was their first time in print, graphics and apparel courses. They thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was very successful. Let me just show you a little bit of the work that these students did. Where they did it with their own prints, logos, packaging, tags, business cards, etc. This is the year 10 collection right here. As you can see, some very, very nice colourful designs. Various different techniques. You've got vinyl, flocking, foil, screen print. They've used various different techniques to create neck labels. For example, this one is known as AK.
Over designs and say shirts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and it's hard as well.
We really love it. We really love this.
Okay guys, I just want to show you some of the examples of the works that the year 10 did, the inspiration behind their work, basically the mood boards and also canvas that these guys did. Year 10 once again, and fantastic work. Please take a look.
The way I heard out about the course is I had sort of trouble in school, and then I went to another one, and then they introduced me into the course, and I thought I'll just come for once and then not do it and then go back onto the streets. But I'll come from one day and I enjoyed it very much, so I've kept on coming, so now I'm at the weekend courses as well as the Tuesdays and Thursday ones.
So what have you learnt so far, Amy?
How to print t-shirts, how to do scanning and putting it onto the computer, tracing it and doing work on Photoshop.
So do you think this course has had an impact on your life?
Yeah, it's helped me to stay off the streets from like, because I always used to be there. But now it's like I'll come here, enjoy myself, see my friends and make t-shirts, and it's something that I could be proud of, and I might get like something out of it in the future when the course finishes.
Okay, so maybe progress into future education or a job in the future?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so not only do you find this an enjoyable activity, do you find that it will help you to get the skills that you need to get a good job in the future?
Yeah, because before I come here I could like sort of do certain things, but I couldn't really draw that well. But since I've come here I've learned how to draw really good, and it's just like, they don't just say sit there and do that and do that, they just help you along with it at the same time.
And do you think that this is a good way of getting kids off of the streets?
It is a really good way, because they can come here and enjoy themselves without getting into all that violence and everything.
So if OG was to ever offer you a job here, do you think you'd say yes?
Yeah.
So what have you learnt so far, Trajan?
I've learnt how to apply emulsion to a screen, use a screen, make a screen, clean a screen, use acetate, use the vinyl cutter, print and transfer, heat press. I've learned how to use Adobe Photoshop, CorelDRAW and Inkscape.
So you've learnt quite a few design skills as well as printing.
Yeah.
So do you think that this course has had an impact on your life?
Yeah, it's definitely had an impact on my life, because I've been learning how to do things that could further get me a job in life. I've got my level 3, my ASDAN's on its way. It's just going really well here for me.
Right guys, I just want to give you an example of the profit-making opportunities that we will train young students into. We had a designer, I believe we've got her on camera, she stated that she made a dress in 2 days. I believe it was 2 days. It cost her around about £20 and she sold it for £70. That's 20 hours work for £50 profit. That is approximately £5 an hour, which is less than minimum wages. So that's some business someone's running, and they're making that kind of money. An example of just not, a screen printer, the kind of money they can make. 100 t-shirts can be bought for £1.20, ink, other machinery, other chemicals, another £30. So your cost talking £1.50 for 100 t-shirts with a single print. It will retail and sell in bulk at £3.50 each. So that's a profit of £2, meaning in total the £200 profit. The job can be done in 4 hours, which means the profit per hour is now £50 an hour, which is very profitable at a very good wage. I'm sure any student, any trainee, even maybe some of the companies out there thinking, yes, that is a good opportunity for us to get into and a way of making good money. Now that's just the screen printing side, let alone the vinyl, the flocking, the offshore manufacturing, and also doing your own clothing brand. As you know, clothing brands become multi-million, and the world's your oyster, the sky's the limit. Let me tell you, I went to the police and we was invited there to manufacture for their uniforms. £4 million contract, £4 million. Over 3 years. So what I'm trying to say to you is, in commercial fashion, there's a lot of money. It's a big game, it's untapped.
Look, these are the lessons for lifetime, fused into a tight grind. Look forward and never behind. This is O.G. Keep it OG original. I keep it OG original. It's O.G. Keep it OG original. I keep it OG original. O.G. Keep it OG original. I keep it OG original. It's O.G. Keep it OG original. I keep it OG original. It's not about how we feel about what we see.
How do you guys, can you see the difference of college and academy like this?
Well, with hair I feel more comfortable than when I am at college. But what I'm studying at college and what I'm studying here is two different things. Yeah, the difference is I feel more comfortable here. I think that's firstly because the staff, the people we're taught by, are younger, so they can kind of relate to us and understand where we're coming from.
Yep.
And I feel that the computer, you get taught more information, how to use different techniques than you'd get in college studying fashion. Do you know what I mean? It's just a quick 1 hour.
With one teacher, everyone in the classroom.
You don't really get a lot of feedback. You don't really.
It's more intense.
Yeah.
You get that more one-to-one training, which I think is quite important. So did you find that one-to-one training more important? Is that what you guys are trying to say?
I think you get more knowledge here.
Even the equipment here as well is different from like what I use in school as well, and I think it's better.
And the machines are better. You've got the transfer.
Okay. So what have you guys learned? Tell us what you guys have learned.
Here we've learned how to create screens, to screen print, to vinyl print, to even print out on a vinyl printer, because you have to set that the measurements and stuff like that.
What are you putting on today?
I'll just put 5 stars on it and a dough maker.
Okay. So that's basically a business looking design.
That's what you like to call it.
Getting you guys to like understand how to make the dough, you know?
Yep.
A t-shirt, £1-2, retail for, how much could you sell it for? What's it worth?
What's it worth? I don't know, it's worth dough. That's what
Exactly. Well, what do you reckon though? 20, 30?
40.
40?
Yeah.
All day long?
All day.
If the marketing's right. Ed Hardy, how much that cost?
Costs quite money.
A lot of money. So if he's charging a lot of money for that Ed Hardy, right? About what, 100 plus? 200?
Like
you could do 40 for that all day long with the right marketing, right?
Yep.
So if it costs you £2-3 to make, £37 per piece, times 1,000.
Good to go.
You lot are making dough. Yeah, man. Cool, man. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Take it easy. We call it graphics, apparel, and print. Because obviously there's elements of graphic design.
Yeah.
There's elements of apparel being fashions and garments, t-shirts, etc., and then print. And that's a course that we've developed ourselves and devised. Can you see how that course has basically been developed and how the G.A.P, graphics, apparel, and print, has given you that opportunity and enjoyment and giving you something to do on the weekends? Can you understand how the combination of graphics, fashion, and printing is a very unique concept?
Yeah, I can see it a lot because I think it's really amazing the way it tunnels together, because it's something that's technical trades of its own. If you know what I mean. If you know the graphics side, it's one thing, and if you know the fashion side, it's one thing. But be able to mix and use all these professions and ways of going about things and try to produce one thing, meaning a t-shirt or a dress or whatever. I think that's a great idea, and I don't see many places in London even that does things like this, does projects like this. And I think more of it should happen, especially for the young people and for the youth that live in and around this area.
Yes.
So I think it is a important thing. Yeah.
You've seen how the classes have engaged with local gangs, because you've obviously sat there. Obviously, we don't mention any names, but they're good lads. They cause no problems. Yeah. Obviously, you've been sit right in the middle of them. Did you see any issues, any problems?
No, I see them as clean-hearted, youth that just grew up or brought up in a certain way that could have made them behave or done things, but everyone's not perfect. Everyone's not perfect. Even how you are from any standard, any creed, from the elite to people that live in working class or lower class. Everyone does a mistake. And everyone does, something wrong at one point of their life. And the main thing is for them to, acknowledge that they made a mistake and going by the right path. And this is an important way of them trying to get back on track. And some of them may be, kicked out of school maybe, or might have done things in the past that might have, affected their employment, or employment career or something that they can, pursue in the future. I think this is a great way of them, getting into, pathway that's, beneficial and good way, yeah.
The course is really enjoyable and informative at the same time. The atmosphere is really down to earth as well. And all the staff are pretty helpful, and I've learned a lot in the course actually. The course not only teaches me basically the skills and the procedures necessary in print processes, but also it teaches me the business side of things, which I didn't know prior to it. About spec packs and offshore manufacturing, about logo design and particular market that I'm trying to aim for. Basically, when I started my clothing line, I had a passion, but this course actually used that passion and focused it towards something productive.
My name's Justin Bailey. I'm currently a graphic designer for OG. I'm also a tutor for the O.G.Training Academy. I used to be a student here. I found the course very engaging, very informative, and it opened my eyes into what doing what you enjoy is really about. The academy helped me get on and stay on the right track as a young man in today's society. My plans in the future involve me setting up my own clothing line. Thanks to O.G.Training Academy, I've registered my own clothing line, and I'm now ready to do deals with UK and the US, and the deals are actually in place right now. And soon I should be having orders to make some money.
O.G.Training Academy has helped me a lot with developing my own brands, Come Clothing. Prior to taking this course, I had my own clothing brands, and I had a shop in Camden for over a year. However, when I started this G.A.P course, Apparel Print course, it has helped me to learn new skills, such as screen printing, which I'm doing now, vinyl printing, which I knew before. However, it's helped me fine-tune my skills and find the deals. Also, it's improved my graphic design skills quite a bit. In this graphics apparel and print course, I've noticed that students gain a lot from it. I mean, they learn a lot, they gain a lot of experience, and actually, from when they start and if they're disengaged, their mindset changes towards positive things in life. And I mean, if the skills and the knowledge is not enough for you want to actually do this course, I mean, you get to design and create and actually see your products and make reality, just like this one. Just like.
Working with Catch 22, we found out about O.G.Training Academy, and we thought it was really good for the kids, as they got their own clothing line, started up their own stuff. The whole venue was great. You could see how the good working environment, how they got their own stuff going on in there. I would love to take more kids there if we had the opportunity, and the kids got a big buzz about it. And do your thing, man, you're doing very well, thank you.
My name's Ahmed Hussein and I'm from Catch 22, and earlier this year we did some workshops with O.G.Training Academy in Walthamstow. We took some young people from 2 different estates and helped them design. They were taught how to design t-shirts, and they was given the opportunity to actually further their skills, enhance their skills, and actually learn how to create garments and sell them. The young people from 2 neighbouring estates who don't get on actually really thoroughly enjoyed this course, and they asked us when the next one would be. I believe that the input that the staff had at O.G.Training Academy was excellent, including the managing director, who actually gave the young people opportunity to set up their own business, which is unheard of. So he's teaching they were teaching them how to create garments, and then how to actually market them on market stalls and sort of to friends. So they're giving them an opportunity, a business opportunity, a way out of the estate.